All right, good morning, everybody. We're going to start with our toe lifts right here. So today we've got 4 circuits. We're going to do 3 exercises in each circuit. We have 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, and we're going to do 3 rounds. 4, 3, heels up, right then left, right and left. So today is, if I'm remembering right, this is an all body weight workout today, but you can use weights to modify some of the exercises. Let's march. So lift the knees, try to get the thighs closer to parallel to the floor. Good, 4, 3, 2. All right, hamstring curls right here. Hand goes towards your heel. You're gonna start to wake up the shoulders. I had one of those nights where you wake up because your shoulders and your arms are numb. Oh, I hate that. All right, knees come back up. We're gonna start to take our elbow towards our opposite knee. We're just starting to wake up our core. 4, 3, 2, back to our curls, tricep, press it back. Reach your hand back towards your heel. 4, 3, 2, let's tap it to the side, reach it right to the front. Take it overhead, reach it up. Start to add a little side bend, lengthening the side of your body. Back to the front, can we reach it towards the corners? Little more rotation. Overhead, reach. 4, 3, slow deadlift right here. Hinge it forwards, stand up nice and tall. So shoulders down and back, ribs are tucked under. You just push the hips back and then you bow. So hinge and lift. So down, 2, lift, 2. We want to keep our spine neutral. We don't want to do any arching or rounding at our low back or our upper back. Good. Slow squat, drop it down, stand up tall, circle the arms back and forwards. Slow squat, take it down, push through, circle back, bring it forwards. Go slow again, down, 2, lift, 2, up and back around. One more, down, lift, up. Good, 1 squat, 1 direction, down, up, circle back. Then we're gonna do down, up, circle forwards. Good, down, up, circle back, down, up, circle forwards. 2 more, just like that. Start to wake up the knees. We're gonna wake up the shoulders. 1 more set, down, lift, back. Last one. Forward step, reach and pull, reach and pull. Squeeze the shoulders together. So shoulders down and back. I want you to work on that back. 3, 2, side lunge, step it out. Hold it here. Little inner and outer thigh work. Down, down. 4, 3, 2, all right, hold it in the center, cat-cow, inhale, exhale. So in and out. We got 1 more. We're gonna step it back into our plank. Incline planks are great. I'm just gonna hinge it forwards, hands down, step it back. We're just gonna hold for a moment. Let's lift it up, down dog to plank. Down dog, plank. Down dog, plank. Couple more. Down dog, plank. Down dog, plank. Walk yourself all the way back up to standing. You can walk it back or you can walk it forwards. Roll the shoulders back into the center, heel stomps, stomp and stomp. Good, 8. Here's 4, 3, march it out, shake it out, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. We're gonna grab a quick drink of water. All right, 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. We're gonna do 3 rounds. So we have 3 cardio exercises or 3 kind of compound strength body weight exercises. First exercise is inner thigh, curl, and curl. Second exercise is a hamstring curl. Hamstring curl, heel tap back. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, hamstring curls here. So I was wrong. We're just gonna do this. So this is your first exercise. This is your second exercise. And then we're gonna do jumping jacks with curl arms or circle arms. I was gonna do them together last night and changed my mind. So inner thigh taps, 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So we're just going to tap and tap. So you can do big arms if you'd like, or you can just do a little push. So right here. So I wanted you to think little external rotation, a little bit of a dance. So big arms if you want to get your heart rate up a little bit higher, or keep it lower. We are just in workout 1, or circuit 1. At 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we have 10 seconds rest, and we're going to do our hamstring curls with our heel tap to the back. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. So here and here. So again, big arms, you can just do little taps if you need to, kind of a little bit of a tricep press back, or big arms, try to reach your hand towards your heel. So lift, lift. Now you also have the option, you can do hand to the heel on the same side. You're gonna get a little bit more internal rotation here. 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it in. Jumping jacks, and we're gonna do circle arms. You can do small circles, watch the windows, or big circles, watch the windows. 2 and 1 right here. So little circles. This is kind of an option 1. Option 2, we're gonna make it big. If you wanna go for full jumping jacks, you absolutely can. So we're definitely gonna be feeling our arms after this circuit. That's why we're not using dumbbells today. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circuit 1 is done. We're gonna go right back for those inner thighs. So this is our 10 seconds rest. Round 1 is done, starting round 2 right here. So you can keep your arms small if you're like, man, I'm already feeling my shoulders today, they're just dying. We're gonna keep it right here. Keep it a little bit smaller. And you can do 2 rounds, small, 1 round big, or 2 rounds big, 1 round small. So good reach. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, going for hamstring curls. I'm gonna do hand to same side heel. I want that little bit of internal rotation right here. So tap and tap. And again, same thing right here. You can do like a little tricep press back. It's just a different muscle. But if you wanna make it bigger, right here. So we're trying to reach it back. You don't have to puff out your chest and reach it back there, but nice and tall. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in the center. We're gonna do our jacks. We tap it to the side. We do our circles. 3, 2, 1. Good, nice, good circles. So you can start with a small circle and start here. Then you can start to make it a little bit bigger. Definitely feeling my shoulders this morning. Whew. So make them as big as you can, as big as your shoulders will allow. You don't have to go like all the way back, but we just want to do big circles. You're watching a really, really big window. Here's 2 and 1. A little rest. We've got 1 more set. 1 more set. And then we're going to do a little bit of strength. 2 and 1. And then we're gonna move to strength, and it's body weight strength. But again, you can modify. So when we do, mountain climbers, you can do incline climbers, you can do a weighted march. It's completely up to you. So you can use those dumbbells to modify the exercise if you don't want to do the body weight version, because sometimes the body weight version isn't always easier. 3, 2, and 1. Good, we're going back for our hamstring curls. And we're gonna reach for the heels. 3, 2, and 1 right here. So arms in, a little bit safer for the shoulders. Still getting the heart rate up. Good, we're over halfway through with this one. And after that, we've got one more exercise. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, so we're gonna tap it side to side. We're gonna go for our jacks. 3, 2, and 1. Good, start with your small circles. Start with the center of the window, and then we're gonna start to expand it out. Good, reach, reach. Nice big circles. Got 10 seconds. Then we're gonna give the arms a little bit of a break. Just a little though. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, shake it out, walk around. Grab a quick drink of water. So your first cardio circuit is done. We're gonna move on to strength. All right, we're going to do lunge, knee, lunge together. We're gonna alternate. Second exercise, plank walkout to a push-up. You can do incline, hands on a chair, step back, push up, walk forwards, or just the walkout. And then we're going to do cross mountain climbers. If you're standing, you can just do standing rotations. But lunge, knee, lunge in 3, 2, and 1. So it's lunge, knee, lunge, switch. Lunge, knee, lunge, switch. If you need to, lunge, tap, lunge, and switch. So you can tap it, barely tap, use that front leg, down, lift, down, together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, plank walkout to a push-up. You can have hands on a chair or a wall, step back to a plank, push up, and then forwards. 2, 1, good. So walk it out. I drop to my knees when I do my push-ups. Then I come back up, walk myself back. So just good walk out, good push up. This is still gonna keep your heart rate elevated, but you do not have to go full bore. This is your strength. This is working core. Here's 2 and 1. I'm gonna stay down on the floor. Cross mountain climbers, incline mountain climbers, or standing core rotation. 2 and 1, good. So we're up. Knee goes towards your opposite elbow. If you need to, just hold a plank. That's okay too. But we don't want to turn our entire body to do this. Shoulders stay over our hips, or shoulders stay over our wrists. We're taking our knee towards the opposite elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully bring yourself back up. Standing position. We're gonna go back for our lunge, knee, lunge. Here's 2 and 1. Lunge, knee, lunge, together. Again, you can tap if that's what you prefer to do today, but we just barely tap, so we're still just using that little bit of a toe to catch our balance. Lunge, knee, drive. Lunge, together. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk out to a push-up. Walk out to a push-up. 2, and 1. So you have an option, hands on the seat of a chair, step back to a plank, chest to the seat of the chair, push up, step it forwards, and stand. So this is a little bit high. We still want to keep shoulders away from the ears. So if we're higher and we step back here, this is not a good position for our shoulders. We want to take it down. Keep the chest over the seat of the chair, and then bring it up. Good job. All right, cross mountain climbers, standing on the floor or at an incline. 2, and 1. So this is kind of your incline cross climber. Again, we don't want to be back here. You shouldn't feel like your forehead is dropping between your elbows because you're really far back. We want to just keep it nice and tall. Little rotation. This is our strength. This is our core work. We're still keeping our heart rates elevated a little. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up to standing. Last set. Lunge, knee, lunge, and then we're going to go to cardio round circuit 2. Here we go. So lunge, knee drive, lunge, switch, lunge, knee, lunge, switch. I have to watch this knee. Mine likes to wobble, so I've really got to focus on keeping my knee pointing forwards. This one, the hip, causes my knee to wobble, which causes my knee to not be happy. 3, 2, and 1. Plank walkout with a push-up. 3, 2, and 1. So take it down, walk it out. Nice, good push-up. Walk it back up. Stand nice and tall. Oh. Good morning. Good, 10 seconds. New moves, 3, 2, and 1. All right, cross mountain climbers. Good morning, kitty. Yes, right in the middle of the floor, right where you should be. 2, and 1, cross climber. So shoulders down, away from the ears. Knees to the opposite shoulder, or opposite elbow. So we're keeping our shoulders nice and stable. Shoulders over elbows, over wrists. Again, we don't want to accidentally push up into down dog, but we don't want to drop our hips. You shouldn't, hopefully, feel like you're going to knee the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully bring it back up to standing. Grab a quick drink of water. Good, 3. So next circuit, back to our cardio. Double pulsing squat with a switch. So down, 2, up and over. 2 pulses, up and over. Second exercise, shuffle. You can grapevine. Then we're gonna do fast feet. We're probably gonna go out and then come back in. But we're gonna start double pulsing squat with a switch in 3, 2, and 1. So we just step it out. Pulse, pulse, switch, pulse, pulse, switch. We don't want to look like we're bending over. Okay, I want you to sit your hips back towards your heels. So we should feel like we're able to jump. If we're here, we're gonna get really dizzy trying to get ready to stand up tall. So chest up, reach. Little pulse, reach. Here's 2, and 1. Bring it in. We're gonna go for shuffles, grapevine, double step touch, whatever works for you. 2, and 1. So we can shuffle side to side. Shuffle side to side if you want. Wide behind, wide front, wide together. Cross behind, cross in front. Work on a little agility. Work on not tripping over your own feet. Kind of depends on how much space you have, but we want that side to side movement. This is really good for our hips. And again, my toe likes to turn out. I have to focus on rotating my hip forwards. Good, rest. Keeping my hips forwards while I move side to side. We're gonna go fast feet. 3, 2, 1. So we can start in, and then we can take it a little bit wide, and then bring it in. And if this is a little too much for you today, I want you to march really fast. This is a march. This is not a jog. It's just a very fast march. And then you can take it up for a jog. So bring it in, and then take it out. 7, good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going back, double pulsing squat with the switch. Here's 3, 2, and 1. So double pulse, reach for the ceiling. If you want to make it a little harder, you do a hop switch. So you've got to push off the center leg a little bit more to help you bring that other leg in. But if you want to keep it low impact, that's fine. That lift, and even a little heel lift as you go over. So if you do the heel lift, that's going to get you ready. Good, rest. That's going to get you ready to try that hop switch later. Let's start with our shuffle. 3, 2, and 1. So shuffle. I get about 3. My room is not very big, so I get 3 shuffles, and I have a line right in the middle of my floor. So I've got 2 mats, and so I just have this line right in the middle, so I can follow my line. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in the center. We're gonna do our fast feet. Last round, I'll almost guarantee that most of us were leading with our right foot to go in and out. Good, time's on. I want you to lead with your other foot. I want you to try to think about your non-dominant foot starting the lead out to go out to the side and to come back in. So even if you're just marching fast, bring it in. Good, this foot goes out first. For most of you, that will be your left leg. Here's 2, and 1. Bring it in. We're gonna go back, double pulsing squat with your switch. Here we go. So double pulse, and you can just step together. Double pulse. Movement is coming from your legs, not from your knees, and not from your low back. Now, if you want to try it, lift the heel. So the standing leg that's pulling you in, I want you to try to do a heel lift. That's going to get you where you want to be if you want to try the jump. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Going to go for a shuffle. Here's 3, 2, and 1. So nice, good side to side shuffle, or wide behind, wide front, and together. A little different than what we normally do. And again, if you want to take it up, quick feet. This is where we get our reaction time. 2, and 1. Bring it in. Fast feet. Here's 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to just jog it in place. And again, you can just quick march it and then take it out. And then bring it back in. You can set a number. I'm using about 4 marches per foot before I go out and come in. So I think 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it just depends. You can set it for a longer period. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, shake it out. Walk around, grab a drink. We have one more circuit. It's down on the floor. This is the one where if you want to do weights, you could, but we're gonna hold a plank and we're gonna do shoulder tap, row, and row. And I want you to go slow, slow, slow. Again, incline is just fine, or you can just do dumbbell rows. That's okay too. Then we're gonna do crunches. You're gonna do, if you're standing, it's a knee and a mummy kick. Knee, mummy kick. Last exercise is bridges. If you're staying standing, you can just do body weight or weighted deadlifts. So standing options. Otherwise, let's head down to the floor. So we're gonna take it down. We're gonna go plank. And I want you to go slow, slow, slow on your shoulder tap and your row, because I want you to keep your body as stable as possible. Nothing moves except your shoulders to your hands. So 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So you are welcome to take the legs a little bit wider. So shoulder tap, and then we're gonna do row and row. You can be on your knees, you can be on your toes, but I want you to take the legs a little bit wider. It's gonna help you keep your stability versus legs closer together. But I don't want you to let your body rotate when we do this. Good, rest. We're gonna flip over onto your back, and we're gonna do a crunch with the knee in and extend. Good. So we're gonna crunch it, knee, and then extend it out. So lift and extend it out. I'm gonna do right and then left, and then I am gonna try both, but you can alternate. If you don't wanna do the crunch up and down, isometric crunch, knee in and extend, in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. A little bit of a rib tuck. A little bit of a tail feather tuck. Get your body into position. Lift up into a bridge. Round 1, I'm just going to hold. So I'm just going to hold my bridge. And again, if you're staying standing, you're just going to do body weight deadlifts, or if you want to use resistance, you can, but today's workout is meant to be body weight only. Do anywhere, no equipment needed except maybe an incline. Two and 1. Now we're going to flip it back over. You can just roll over, and you're going to do your plank with your shoulder taps and your rows. Good, time is on. So you can be on your knees, take the knees wide, take the toes wide, stabilize, shoulder, shoulder, row, row, shoulder, shoulder, row, and row. So the goal is to keep your body stable, torso parallel to the floor, no movement. 2 and 1. Flip it over. We're going to do our crunch with our knee in and extend. Here's 2 and 1. So I'm going to crunch it, knee in. When I go down, I straighten my leg and extend it out. Knee in and extend. Again, you can hold an isometric. You don't have to go up and down. Just hold it. Knee in, straighten it out. Knee in, straighten it out. 10 seconds. 2 and 1. Getting ready for bridge. This round, I am going to lift and lower. This round, I'm going to lift and lower. 2 and 1. So a little tail feather tuck. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, barely touch the hips down, and then come right back up again. I like to have my hands on my hips sometimes, just for somewhere to put them, but you should not feel like you're arching and rounding at your low back. So if your hips are up, but your low back is still glued to the floor, and then you lift up your low back, I want you to think about lifting from your knees all the way to your shoulders. Good, rest all at once. Flipping it back over. Last set. Plank, shoulder taps, and rows. Time's on. So this round, I'm gonna be on my toes. Again, wide stance, hold it steady. Shoulder, reset. Shoulder, reset. Row, reset. Row, reset. Shoulder, shoulder. Row to the hip, row to the hip. Shoulder, shoulder. Row, good, rest. Going back, we're gonna go for our crunches. You can alternate. I'm gonna try both. This is pretty challenging. So option one is you're going to take it legs straight, knee and extend, switch sides, knee and extend. Option, knee, extend it out, knee, extend it out. Trying to do both. If you feel like your low back is lifting and you can't keep yourself stuck to the floor, don't do both at the same time. Your core just isn't quite there yet. Good, rest, and that's okay. Good, we're gonna lift it up, bridge, this time lift up, hold, and march it. Bridge, march. Here we go. So lift it up, hold it, slow and steady, march, set it down. March, set it down. When you lift that leg off the floor, does your opposite hip drop? If it does, reset, lift it back up. Keep it lifted the entire time when you do that leg lift. That lets you know that that's the side you might need to work on a little. 2 and 1. Bring it in. Take it down. Give yourself a little rest. Can come to a seated position. You're gonna go for a little bit of stretching. It's your opportunity to grab a little drink. If your drink is high, come to a seated position, get the blood flowing before standing up. We're gonna bring it into the center. We're gonna take those legs out straight. Your feet are going to be relaxed. They don't have to be pointed. They don't have to be flexed. Just have them relaxed. We're gonna rotate our pelvis forwards, and then we're going to try to reach for our toes. So just nice, good reach forward. So if you're trying to reach forward, but your pelvis is still back here, we need to rotate it forwards and then reach. And some of you, if you're really tight, you might have trouble with that. So just let you know you need to work on some flexibility. Good, go ahead and bring it into the center. We're gonna take our legs wide into a straddle. Your straddle might be closer together, but I want you to think about your knees and your toes pointing forwards. This leg on me likes to go this way, so I'm rotating from my hip to bring it in, and I'm going to turn. Keeping my opposite glute on the floor, I'm going to reach it forward. So sometimes we reach and we lift the hip off the floor. I want you to try to keep it down, a little turn, reach it forwards. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, switch it over to the other side. So again, we're gonna be tall, we turn, keep the opposite glute on the floor, and then we're gonna reach. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it into the center. We're gonna come into a comfortable position. That can be butterfly, it can be cross leg, it can be out, legs out straight. We're gonna sit nice and tall, right hand by the right hip. And we're gonna do just a little side bend, again, keeping that hip on the floor. Gonna reach it up. Good, switch sides. So hand by the hip, reach it up. Good, bring it into the center. We're gonna flip it over, hands and knees, and then we're gonna come up to a half kneeling position. If you need to, come to standing or put something underneath that back knee. Tuck your tail, squeeze your glute, and you're just going to press it forwards, keeping the ribs tucked under, feeling a nice good stretch in the front of your hip. Good, bring it back, switching sides. So nice good half kneeling position, tuck your tail, squeeze your glutes, and again, just a little push forward of that front knee. Good, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it back, take your front leg, pull it back just a little bit so ankle is under your knee. We're gonna come up to a standing position. We're gonna roll the shoulders up, back, and down into your back pocket. Good, now we're gonna flex our wrists, set the shoulder blades, and we're gonna roll the shoulders, keeping the elbows straight and keeping those wrists flexed. Good, let's take it out to the side, reach the fingers back, and again, we're just gonna do a nice good shoulder circle, elbows straight. Good, change direction. And let's bring it down, roll the shoulders down and back one time, ear to shoulder, side to side. Bring the head up, we're gonna look to one side, look to the other. Bring it into the center, big breath in, spread the fingers, spread the toes, and exhale one more time. And you are all done.